I just watched a federal marshal put a boot on the HOA president's Porsche while he screamed into his phone. What? Because 6 months ago he told me my wheelchair ramp was ugly and tried to fine me into homelessness. He didn't know he was messing with the wrong guy. So, I was in a car accident 3 years ago. Paralyzed from the waist down. Life happens, you adjust. I bought a beautiful ranch-style house in a prestigious, gated community. The first thing I did was hire a contractor to build a ramp over the front steps. Nothing crazy, just a standard concrete ramp with a nice railing so I can, actually enter my own home. Day 3 of living there, I get a knock. It's Kevin. Kevin is the HOA board president, and he looks like he measures his grass with a ruler. He's staring at my ramp like it's a pile of garbage. He hands me a citation. He goes, "This structure wasn't approved. It violates the curb appeal clause of the bylaws. It needs to be removed immediately." I laughed. I thought he was joking. I pointed to my legs and said, "Bro, unless you're Jesus and plan on healing me right now, the ramp stays. It's an ADA accommodation." Kevin gets this smug little grin and says, "HOA bylaws are a private contract. They supersede federal recommendations. You have 48 hours to demo this, or we hire a crew to do it and bill you triple." I tried to be nice. I sent emails. I cited the Fair Housing Act. I asked for a reasonable accommodation hearing. Kevin denied all of it. He started slapping me with $500 daily fines. Then he escalated. He parked his truck in front of my driveway so my van couldn't deploy the lift. He called the cops on my contractor. He literally told my neighbor, "I don't care if he has to crawl, we keep this neighborhood looking elite." That was the breaking point. The crawl comment. See, Kevin didn't check my background. He saw a guy in a chair and assumed I was helpless. He didn't know that for the last 10 years, I've been a senior litigator specializing in federal civil rights and disability law. I didn't sue the HOA in small claims court. I filed a federal discrimination lawsuit against the HOA and named Kevin personally for harassment and interference. I cited the Fair Housing Act, the ADA, and about 15 other statutes he'd never heard of. Because Kevin had sent me threats in writing, I had him dead to rights. The Department of Justice actually got involved because of how egregious the violations were. The settlement was absolute carnage. The HOA's insurance didn't cover intentional acts of discrimination, so the board is technically bankrupt. Our settlement forced a special assessment, meaning everyone's dues went up, and they all know it's Kevin's fault. As for Kevin, the judge pierced the corporate veil. Kevin is personally liable for $150,000 in punitive damages. That Porsche getting towed? That's my money now. And the best part? Part of the court order mandates that the HOA has to pay to upgrade my ramp to stone and marble. Thanks for the renovation, Kevin.